Hi everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. Toppin is out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward position. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Well, Greg, I hope you're ready. We're going to be cranking our heads back and forth, watching these teams race up and down the floor all game long.
And this is the definition of an exciting matchup. Don't be shocked if the 24-second clock doesn't come into play. They like to keep the pace fast.
Holmgren outside. Back to SGA. 5 to shoot. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Over Toppin. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Indiana ball. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 3-point game. Chalk up 2 there.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here is Halliburton. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Halliburton with the bucket.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Toppin. And Indiana, another 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. The first thing Coach brought up, how to deal with Tyrese Halliburton. He said to me, Tyrese is who makes their offense tick. He doesn't just run the show, he is the show. With Hallie, you have to make him uncomfortable. You have to switch up the coverages. It's never easy facing off with Tyrese Halliburton. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Nembhard against Dort. Nembhard with it. And that one is off.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
There's Williams.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 17 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Right side, Bradley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And plays with solid floor recognition. Siakam continues to fine-tune those playmaking skills.
2 points, that one goes.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 2. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
The Thunder with the lead. And Clark, how about Indiana's recent run, making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in back-to-back seasons?
You know, the last time that happened, Kevin, was about a decade ago when Paul George was the man leading the Pacers. Unfortunately, they fell to LeBron's Heat both times. I was courtside for a couple of those matchups. And then last season, advancing to the finals and pushing it all the way to 7 games. The Pacers have a really bright future ahead of them, in my opinion.
On the court for Indiana. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. Shepard out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Bradley in at the 5, roaming the paint. Caruso makes it off the glass. Caruso's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Thunder.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Wiggins kicks to Williams. Good on the bucket. Williams has got his first bucket in this one. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Hartenstein's checked in for Jalen Williams. Chad Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. The Pacers also changing it up. Toppin, he's checked in for Bradley. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Shepard. And Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of a slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Guys, back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. Pacers trail by 6. Outside Mathurin, three-pointer, and Tyrese Halliburton hits from deep. Halliburton's got 5 now.
Talk about confidence. Halliburton oozing with it. No hesitation off the catch and shoot there.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the bounce. And he makes good on the layup.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Hartenstein against Siakam. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Outside Williams. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Shea takes the hit and still gets it to go.
And this is S.T.A.'s role. He's out here to score and score often.
And it's Halliburton missing. Right side, SGA. That one falls. SGA's got the lead up to 9 now for the Thunder.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough coverage.
And so it's Oklahoma City in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The Thunder leading by 9. Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And that's who Mark Daignault starts the second half with. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Halliburton for 3. No good on the shot. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. This is the most they've led by 13 points. And it's good for 2.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Thunder on D. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Toppin, no one around him. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Dort. It's tipped. Now here's Nesmith. Nothing on the board.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he uses the glass on the layup.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Toppin. And he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
Yes, sir, Obi Toppin. Very few better at throwing it down than him.
Well, Obi Toppin, Clark, has always been a guy that goes right at the rim.
Yeah, I think dunking was instilled in him at an early age because he does it in a variety of flavorful ways, if you will. His father was a street ball legend, and his college coach encouraged him to have that dunk-first mentality every chance he got.
Free throw no good for Toppin.
You know, Obi Toppin is known as a high flyer for good reason. He's somebody that really goes after any chance he gets to throw it down. He's dunking it whenever he gets close to that rim.
And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Halliburton.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Staying focused through contact, SGA.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
That was something to see.
Good. Halliburton inflicting some pain with that throwdown. My goodness, young fella.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. SGA's got 10 points in just the second half. And here's Halliburton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Those are the looks they want to continue to generate.
Good if it goes. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the five for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. We'll be topping out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. Williams plays it in off the window.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
Here's Toppin. Taken away by Williams. Holmgren up top. Nembhard covering. SGA. Count the basket.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Halliburton fires. Off target from outside.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Halliburton with the steal. Nesmith with the ball. Working on Holmgren. And so Indiana again turning it over. Benedict Mathurin, he's jacked in for Pascal Siakam. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. SGA against Halliburton. Good work there as it goes down.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 18.
Three t-shirts for the loudest section. Make some noise.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Holmgren. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And Wallace subbed in for George. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Bradley's checked in for Toppin. Walker comes in for Aaron Neesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nemhart. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Now McConnell. Matherin misses the three.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Oklahoma City.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
A shot by McConnell, no good. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup falls. That's 36 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Bradley up top. Goes up on the high post, and it goes down 2 points.
When Matherin's creating for his teammates, his offensive impact goes way up.
SGA against Matherin. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander again.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.